What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Catto.
I'm Spencer Breland.
And welcome to Active Reload, an Xbox podcast, episode 1.
Hey, this is my territory right here.
Hey, a podcast that one Spencer Breland would never thought I would
even want to do.
ask to do. It was just my idea.
Yeah, this is all your idea. The whole name.
Sony pony.
Yeah, you're still a Sony pony in my eyes, but we'll try to change that.
I am a little bit. Not too much. I prefer my PlayStation, but I still love my Xbox.
Come on,
even though it broke.
Yeah, a sad sob story.
Even though you sent me, you can get the full story on our Dead Cells review discussion about how they sent me my cords separate.
That's weird. Like,
yeah, it was funny. The guy was like, "Yeah, we usually don't recommend it," and I was like, "Well, they said to do it because it was like a power issue. I wanted to make sure this wasn't my cords."
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you wouldn't just put it in all.
I was going to say, box. If you live near me, I had extra cords because all it is like a printer cable. The Xbox cable is.
Really?
Yeah.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
So, we have tons of things going back. We're finally back on. I'm excited. I'm going to work on the lighting situation. I know my face is dull. I can't really see because if I had my camera window up, I'd just be looking at myself all the time, which would be annoying. And I'm trying to look at the camera, but I'm not going to look at the camera all the time.
Well, don't worry. I keep looking off to the right because I'm having to switch between scenes, so it's all good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So today we got a bunch of stuff to talk about. It'll be fun. We're going to go through our plans, what's going on with us, what we're playing, but we're going to talk about the Cyberpunk 2077 demo. We're going to talk about the Microsoft Xbox All Access Finance Program, talking about the Games Pass mobile app, talking about a bunch of September games with gold. I know we're a couple times late, but I figured may as well talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 as well.
You can always talk about Red Dead. It's still relevant.
If we have the time. So I guess it's just a bunch of things that I don't fully care about.
What?
I'm not. I know. I'm gonna get flamed again. I respect Red Dead. I'm not into like the whole Western stuff. No. Can't wait to play this game though. It looks really nice.
The first one was fantastic. Well, technically it's not the first one, so don't kill me.
Oh yeah, second one. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, we talk about the plans of Gaming Treehouse as a whole. We have a website back up.
Yeah, it's up on the screen right now, which you can see.
I said that I was going to maybe want to write reviews again. Probably not going to happen. I just don't have the time. I will totally do review discussions.
I'm down with that too.
Because I think that's actually more intuitive because you get two people's thoughts on it.
It will still be posted to the website as well. So.
Yes. So everything we do will still
it'll be on the website.
Kind of be there. Yeah. Main thing's our YouTube channel. Thank you to the 200 and last time I checked 50, right?
Yes, like around that 253, 254.
Yeah. Thank you. That's more than I ever expected, honestly, on the YouTube. I mean, yeah. So we have the Active Reload Xbox podcast.
Yep.
We have a PlayStation podcast in the work.
I'm excited to see it. No lie.
Called, oh my goodness, I forgot the name.
I pronounced that no.
Oh, shut up, Alexa.
Whoa. Alexa's going crazy over there, Spencer's. But we got a PlayStation podcast. We'll have the grand reveal of the name or whatever. Pretty sure we already said it.
Yeah, you did say it. I done forgot it.
It's Drake's ring, what it says on his ring.
Oh, yeah, Sigma. Fuck. Sigma something.
Whatever.
Yeah,
it's an Xbox podcast. But remember, we're still going to do Gaming Treehouse Radio.
Yep. And
we'll be on that. That's going to be a bi-weekly show. The PlayStation podcast and Xbox podcast will be weekly.
Yep.
So the Xbox and PlayStation podcast will be more news-focused. Gaming Treehouse Radio will be more like loose and, well, all of these are pretty loose. But that's what she said. Sorry. Yeah. But it'll be more just like gaming ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah. Walt will get us on a tangent about The Witcher again or Overwatch.
Oh, boy. Sure. Yes. And we're still going to have review discussions.
Yep.
And I know Spencer likes doing the reaction videos now.
Yeah, it's fun.
I wish you had my reaction to Simon Belmont getting announced and Richter Belmont for Smash.
You need to start.
I did not see the leak before, so
yeah.
Dear God,
I'm okay on Smash, but that's yeah.
I can't wait. So what's going on? What's going on with you? How have you been the last? God, I don't even know the last time we recorded. Months ago.
It's been months, maybe before the summer.
Yeah, we rebooted, and then that was a very short-lived reboot, and then we died again.
Yeah, my girlfriend came home, kept my life busy, moved her to Jackson from Oxford. Played through the We Happy Few. Nick's giving me hell because I like it.
Oh boy, I know you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. I really enjoyed it. It could be a lot better if they fix some of the bugs, but it's still a really good game.
I saw those bugs.
Yeah. I really only experienced like one of them, and that was, it's just weird. Other than that, I've been playing through. God, I only know what I've been playing through. I played through State of Mind as well. That review's up on the website too. It's a cool little indie game. It's more narrative focused, so if you're into that type of thing, go check that review out. I'm about to jump into DayZ because that game came out on Xbox today, and I've been waiting forever for this. My gaming life is really just starting back because my girlfriend's gone, so it's like I'm still jumping into things. Oh, I did check out Nier because it was on sale on Xbox as well, and I really think you should check that game out, Nick. It is a
Automata?
It's a really
good
I
tried
game.
it, yeah. I think the biggest thing, I just think hack and slashes aren't my thing anymore.
Yeah, it's not just a hack and slash, but
it's like branching story arcs, all that stuff. I'll try DMC5.
Yeah,
but I think the new God of War game showed me it's just like beyond hack and slash. No,
I'm ready to hear Walt's thoughts on DMC.
No boy, yes, it looks like DMC4 a little too much.
Yeah,
that's my thoughts on it. I'll leave it at that. But college work. My gaming life has been. I'm living the fucking dream right now in games because I'm a big Metroidvania guy.
Yeah, that's like
Hollow
the whole
Knight,
last
which
month,
is
it feels like.
Legitimately one of the best Metroidvanias I've ever played. Borderline top 25 game of all time. That game is so special, and I highly recommend it if you have a PC or Switch to play that. Like Chasm, played the Bloodstained for a 2D platformer. Got that Castlevania itch going on for me.
Yeah.
Man, I got back into Madden for the first time. I still suck really bad.
I saw that tweet.
I'm nothing. I thought the King was back, but...
No, the King was not back.
Dear God, no, I'm not. The last time I played was Madden 13. And, that was a long time ago. So the game's completely different. I'm still decent. I'm an above average player, but if I went online and played against top talent, I get destroyed.
You'd probably get murdered.
Yes. Still better than all my friends, thankfully. Well, my friend. But no one else plays.
You just have one friend? Come on.
Yeah, that's all that's going on. That's what's going on with me. College work, gym, gaming when I can.
Oh, did your professor say you can use that book?
I didn't ask. I'm just going to roll with it, see what happens.
Worst case scenario,
we'll see what happens.
Most of the time you don't even use the book, so it's all good.
Oh, this one's a stickler.
Oh, that's never good.
Like direct quotes and stuff. I'm like, ooh,
yeah.
I don't want to do that. So... that's what's going on with us and the website. So we're going to jump into the first topic, which is the Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, dear Jesus.
48-minute demo, which I vastly enjoyed every second.
And also, I broke it down frame by frame. There's 87,000 frames in that game.
Can I ask why you did that?
Because
I don't remember.
Honestly, whenever I do this, because I normally do it for like the 2 to 3 minute trailers, and I'll post it like in a Facebook group, that type of thing, because it makes really cool backgrounds. But I've never done it for a 48-minute demo, so I'm scrubbing through 87,000 photos trying to look for like the best photos.
So when you scrub that, because you mentioned backgrounds, when you find the one where V first walks out into the city.
Yeah, I haven't got to that part yet. Yeah.
Okay, well, when you scroll through then you get the picture of like 10,000.
Yeah.
Send that to me.
I'm already at picture 10,000, and I haven't got it.
Man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, when you get to picture 40,000, let me know.
Yeah.
And I can use it as a wallpaper. But my impression of this game is this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, PS5, whatever the new Xbox is going to be called.
There's just like so many systems built on top of each other that it feels like a real game. Like
I was saying, I could be wrong, but I don't really see the graphical jumps being as big as they were in the past. No. Because, I mean, if you look at the PS4 games now, compared to like PS3 games. It's pretty significant, but PS3 to PS4 wasn't as big of a jump as say like PS2 to PS3 with like HD graphics and stuff. But
they're putting in more emphasis on like the gameplay, like as far as like what they're packing in there. It's like a lot more on top of each other.
They're packing in that world, and that world, as I mentioned, when V walked out, bustling.
Yeah, it's insane.
All the people there looked like they had like a purpose, and they were actually doing something.
Yeah, they weren't just
not
like
just wandering
zombies.
I didn't see any repeat characters in there.
Yeah,
I don't know if you did. You're scrubbing through the photos.
I haven't
didn't see any.
City
oh,
yet.
haven't you? Okay.
Yeah,
but this game, I know I've been a big like I'm not the biggest man. I'm just gonna get flamed all day. So I didn't really like Red Dead. I'm not the big. I respect Witcher 3.
Yeah,
I'm not the biggest Witcher 3 guy. Too much for completionist.
I really
this
like
game,
Witcher 3, but I wish I would have found it like when it first came out. This game will be a day one purchase.
This game is literally like right behind, if not even with Elder Scrolls 6 on my list of like most excited games. Because the Cyberpunk 6 world
even exists right now. Come on,
it does, it does. So in my heart, it does.
Yeah.
I just know it's real. But Cyberpunk, that whole world, like Blade Runner, dystopian future kind of stuff. That's my jam. That's my favorite type of world, sci-fi world. I love futurism and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So when V walked out,
it felt like Blade Runner the game,
dude.
Honestly.
Yes. And the biggest thing we're talking about with this branching world, just the branching narratives this game has, and like that was just a side quest.
Yeah, wasn't even
that we saw.
Yeah.
And all the things were like whenever she's sitting there with a gun, it's like you can barter with them, do this, take the chips, grab the guy's gun even though he's a higher level.
It could have played out a lot more different, and I feel like they're taking a cue almost from like old Mass Effect games and KOTOR games by having that branching path. And because like The Witcher 3 really wasn't branching from what I remember. It was more of a straightforward linear. Sure, you had like, you could do a good thing or a bad thing, but it wasn't like so many different things that you could have done. Like there was like at least I feel like 3 to 5 options you could have did for this one thing, and then the next part you could have did it multiple ways.
And in the game, like one of the things apparently V did was like screw over this gang, and you're just driving around the city, and the gang people just like attack you randomly and stuff. That's awesome to me.
Makes the world feel alive.
Oh dear Lord! The only thing I'm slightly worried about in this, and it's not something you'll know until you play it, is I respect CD Projekt Red for jumping genres like this.
Oh, switching to guns.
I'm slightly nervous about like how the aiming of the game's gonna be.
Oh, it's really interesting how they did that bullet where you could like shoot at the wall.
Shoot anywhere, the self-aiming stuff, and then the ricochet bullet.
Ricochet one.
God, don't even get me still.
That's insane.
The guns all looked amazing. The mods.
Yeah.
Dear God.
I will say I made it through probably like the screens that I've scrubbed through. The only weird thing I found was when they were exiting the elevator, the dude had his guns drawn out, and then he sticks them back in his pocket to whip them back out. This is like really early footage. So it was just a weird little thing that I didn't notice until I was sitting there going through all the photos.
Yeah, the other thing I noticed is in the very beginning, the narrator was like, whenever you're in V's apartment, it was like, this is a game for adults.
Yeah.
With adult content and all this stuff.
I mean,
I'm like,
literally,
and the dude was there, and I was like,
yeah.
Am I gonna be banging robots? Is this what I'm all in for that, for the game.
You heard it here.
So, yes. So I guess you can play male and female.
Yeah, that's your options. At the beginning of the demo, it has V, and then I'm not sure what the other dude was named, but you're going to have the option between those two people when it was on that main menu screen. And you can create your own backstory, which is really interesting as well.
Yeah. I mean, seeing the branching paths, the replay value of this game has to be ridiculous. Yeah. So I could see myself doing 2 playthroughs of this.
Easily. Yeah, just see the different choices. And I have the demo playing on screen right now. We're almost to the part where she lays the body out for those medics to come get.
Ugh,
So,
man, just that part, man. It's just gritty. That's the biggest thing I take away from the game with me.
it's
Just that's a world I want to explore, and that's a world that we're not sure about the size of it.
no. That's what I was.
I've always said sometimes size is overrated.
That's
I'd
what,
rather have density than size.
I kept looking at the end, like when we get to the end of the demo, it like kind of shows the sprawling city, and it's like it didn't look too big of a city, but you also got to think verticality as well, because these are
Yes.
when they're going through the demo, it's entire buildings where you can go different floors and that type of thing. So it's going to be interesting. But I think it's CD Projekt Red, and
I trust them.
yeah, at this point they've earned our trust. And from this 48-minute demo that I thought we would never see,
All right,
oh my God.
I need to go on this though. This little thing about this. They were probably don't flame them like you. I know it's blasphemous to speak ill of Witcher 3 now. But
are you
back
talking
in
about the
day,
graphic comparison thing?
Yes, please
Okay.
don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
That's why they
That's all I'm
almost didn't
saying.
release this demo, is
I
because they
know.
were afraid of that. So
I mean,
please don't
just
do that to
from
them.
the trailer, I was already super hyped. But seeing the gameplay just catapulted it up to near Elder Scrolls 6 levels. If you didn't know, Oblivion's my
huge.
favorite game ever.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. I could talk about this game for a long time.
Yeah.
We got other stuff to talk about.
I
Do you
was
have
gonna
any final thoughts on the game you want to say?
Just go ahead and call this my goatee when it comes out. I'm just throwing.
I will.
Unless Elder Scrolls comes out like that
I'll
same
agree.
year.
I'll agree with that. Unless there's like a game that we don't know about,
Yeah.
which I'm sure there is, that just
I'm really
blows
excited
my
to get
fucking
Walt
mind away.
on the other podcast to talk about this. Well, I'm sure we'll go a little bit more
we
in depth
will.
on that.
Gaming Treehouse Radio. We will go more in depth on this
Yeah.
because that's just going to be our general thoughts
Yeah.
on things. And oh dear God, that
Yeah.
game is amazing.
Dude, it's insane.
So
Switching
moving
gears.
on, and Spencer can be
You want me to go through
all
this?
excited about this. The Microsoft All Access Finance program, or just All Access program. I don't think it has finance in it.
Xbox All Access, what it's called.
All Access, okay. I put finance because that's basically what it is. So, from what I could tell, it lets you subscribe for an Xbox One X, S,
All right.
or S, Xbox Live Gold, and Games Pass, no upfront cost for a 2-year contract, and it's $22 per month
So,
for the S and $35 for the X,
yes. So,
according to Variety.com Stephanie Fogel.
and those type, it is a 0% APR for 24 months, so there's no interest on this at all.
Okay.
But basically, for either $22 or $35 a month, you're getting 2 years of Xbox Live Gold, 2 years of Xbox Game Pass, and then a console. So people have broken it down. So if you, instead of buying the $6 Xbox Live Gold for a year, you did the $10 a month and did the $10 of Game Pass, you're already looking at $20. So you're essentially paying $2 more a month for 2 years for a console. So
And after those 2 years, do you keep it?
yeah, you keep
And
it
you're
after
good?
keep it after those 2 years. It's just like a phone contract.
yeah.
After your 2 years, it's all yours. But for some reason, you want to go ahead and pay the rest off, you can at any time go ahead and pay the rest of the 2 years off at your will. It just allows the consumer to basically, if they didn't have $500 drop on a console, they can spend.
Which many people don't.
Yeah.
Me and Spencer have vastly different views on this, so this should be an interesting
Yeah.
topic. We were talking about it on text. It's really hard for me to text right now because I broke my phone. And my screen, I got a giant light bar going down the middle of it.
And when me and Nick text, like, I get into it. I don't know if he gets into it as much as I do, but I'm like,
no,
dear God.
because I'm not, because you're an Xbox.
Yeah. Oh,
And I
all
feel
right,
like with this, anytime I say something critical, it's not even critical what I said
Come
about
on,
this.
come on.
I feel like you get so upset.
No, I will. If I think something's crap, I'll call it out and say
So,
it's crap. But like,
the
we happy few.
Or with Sony, and you're the same way. Like I was like, oh man, I'm so happy that PlayStation fixed their search bar. And you're like, oh, about damn time.
No.
I'm like, well, it happened, so I'm just happy it did.
The reason
But
I
with
said
this-
that, reason I said that is because you always give Xbox hell. So that's why I was like, oh, let me say what Nick would say. He'd be like, it should have
I'm
been
just
fixed
saying.
from the start.
I'm I'm curious that maybe I just didn't read your texts clear enough on this because it's very hard for me to. It's very annoying for me to.
Yeah.
I think this is a great thing. First of all, it's a good idea. You're giving people more options and ways to get your console.
Yeah.
Which is very nice.
And it's honestly
consumer friendly. I love it.
It's modeling it after the smartphone model because that's what they're trying to do with consoles now is just the constant upgrade.
I feel like the vibe you were sending to me in this, you can tell me if I was wrong or not. I was just reading into your text like halfway. That you're sitting, I felt like you were saying that this is going to make the next Xbox outsell PS5.
Okay, and
that's what I got. And whenever I said I'm going by history, what I meant was like I'm just going by like sales history, not.
Yeah, I figured
this.
that
There's no history with
after
this.
You said that.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah. But anyway, so right now they're saying this limited time thing. I'm honestly thinking this is a test bed for something bigger. But
yes. Maybe their stream box.
Essentially, I figure a lot more people. At least I've jumped on the Xbox Reddit, and I know that's not the best place to check because you got a bunch of Xbox fans there.
Yes.
A bunch of people jumped on top of this as soon as it happened. I mean, most people can't afford when the next PlayStation comes out if it's $400 or $350. Most people wait for a either drop in price or either wait for
it's sold a lot at launch.
Yeah, but this could honestly, when you go to buy your next console, you'd be like, oh, I can walk out of walk out of the store today and not pay anything and only pay $22 a month, or I'll have to drop $400 today to buy this PlayStation. Which are more people going to be the more likely to do? Because I mean, when you go buy a phone, what do you do?
Yeah,
my
iPhone X.
Yeah, and that's like $1,000 phone. You don't drop $1,000, even if you don't do the X. Say you did the iPhone 8 or something like that. You're looking at $800. Most people aren't going to be like, oh, I'm going to drop $800. They're like, oh, no, I'd rather just pay $20 a month and have it. Because here in 2 years, they can go trade it in for basically trade value and then upgrade to a newer phone or, say, newer console. Like, I just honestly think that Xbox is looking at the phone.
I like it.
The phone thing.
I like it.
Modeling it after that just to try to improve those sales.
The cynical part of me has two thoughts on this, which scares me. One, you said they can't afford like $400.
Yeah. All right.
If
we're going to start talking
okay.
like
I'm just
credit cards
I'm just saying,
type thing.
Okay, yes, I agree. I'm saying is just like the iPhone X, which I think is horribly overpriced.
Yeah.
For $1,000.
Are they
doing? Will they do this to camouflage a high expense console, or how much do you think the next Xbox? I mean, if the Xbox One X is $35 a month, how much is that going to be? Or you think people are going to be wanting to spend like $40-some a month?
If it came,
that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, if you can't afford,
if it came with
a $500 console, it would be like irresponsible.
Yeah, I mean,
to do that.
Who are we to tell
people? People are exactly. It's your money. People are irresponsible. I'm irresponsible with money all the time. Like me, I'm buying a Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly.
I don't know. Because I want.
Yeah.
And should I pay my bills with it or save it? Yeah. Or maybe buy a new car.
We're not the people to tell you what to do with your money.
Yes.
It's just a better option to introduce people to the Xbox ecosystem so they'll spend more money. It's just like anything with contracts today.
Yeah, and my other problem with this is, what are they going to do if you stop paying? Do they have the ability to just, even if you're not hooked up to the internet, to shut your console off?
No. So
are they going to like pick it up? Like that's what because with phones they can just shut your service off, and your phone's pretty much the main reason why you have it's useless. So what are they going to do with this if you don't pay?
So can I return or cancel Xbox All Access after purchase? Okay. With Xbox All Access, you're purchasing the console in the 24-month Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold in full immediately upon purchase. Outside of the standard Microsoft return policy, you cannot return or cancel the console of the 24-month blah, blah, blah.
What happens if you don't pay?
That's what I'm trying to look through.
Did they say?
Technically, you're buying it and you're opening a finance thing.
Oh, well, that's fine. Just like my phone, I bought it.
Yeah.
But if I don't pay my monthly bill I think my phone, just not for my service for my phone is like $40-some. But if I don't pay it, then
so here we go. Hold on, I'm getting down to the fine print here. Month payments required, purchase amount, blah blah blah. Standing balance into the renew accounts. Yeah, so basically it's like a Dell preferred account. So you buy like console and all that's yours. So basically, it's like if you didn't pay your credit card bill, you would get.
Oh, so they just charge it over. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. I don't want to sound like I'm down on this. It's a great idea. It's giving people more options to buy their Xbox. Like I said, even if you can afford $500, maybe you don't want to drop $500.
And like I said,
so
they're saying this.
And with the gold and Games Pass included, that's a good deal. Yeah, really good deal.
They're saying it's for a limited time in store only at the moment. And like I said, I think this is a test.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. I don't think this is going to make the next console outsell. I don't think it's that big of a thing.
Will I buy my next Xbox through this? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. To me, the best.
It's great.
To me, the thing that continue.
Give people more options. That's honestly what I find.
To me, the best thing Microsoft does is that family sharing thing.
Because me and my brother use it.
Yeah, and me and Walt use it, and it's great. Yeah. PlayStation does it too, but theirs is way more complicated.
A little bit more complicated.
Xbox is super easy. I can download the games Walt has from my account without logging in. They show up on my ready to download list. They do that perfectly.
Because I was fixing to say PlayStation, you have to sign into their actual account.
Okay. Yes, and I get their gold, and it's not a big deal if that's the biggest thing I'm worried about when I get my PS4 Spider-Man thing. Is this thing going to screw up? Oh, yeah,
it's going to screw up.
That's my biggest thing, because, I switched consoles before, from, my original to Pro.
Well, I was fixing to say, didn't you and Walt have, an issue with it there for a little while?
A while, yes.
Yeah.
And it finally worked. It's all good. The 6 months passed. But, yeah. So, moving on. September games with gold. Figure we talk about that real quick. They are, from September 1st to 30th, Prison Architect, Xbox One Edition, rated M. From September 16th to October 15th, you have Live Lock, rated T. And then your Xbox 360 games from September 1st to 15th is Lego Star Wars 3 and Sega Vintage Monster World from September 16th to 30th. I think they say this month's free games $69.96 plus in value. Yeah. And 3,200 points of gamer score that could be get.
I mean, it's decent games, but I'm not amazed by it. I'll download Prison Architect and the Lego game, but
would you like me to read what the games are about from the drop of Xbox?
You can, yeah. It's playing on screen as well right now for those that are
Prison
watching.
Architect. Take control of designing, building, and running a maximum security penitentiary in Prison Architect. See the results of your grand designs play out on the lives of your inmates as you create a utopic rehabilitation center or supermax prison. You'll manage everything from staffing, security, and maintenance to escape attempts and riots. It's your prison, your rules. And this is all written by Will Tuttle, the Xbox Wire editor-in-chief.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop. What happened? Dog?
No. Oh, yeah, my dog's wanting me to put her up. Keep reading, though.
I can see. Live Lock. Break the infinite cycle of war between the machines and the twin-stick shooter. Oh, it's twin-stick shooter. Hell yeah.
Hey, that's up here.
Live Lock. Control one of the three mechanical chassis types, Hex, Vanguard, or Catalyst, to defeat your mechanical enemies in this three-player co-op shooter as you battle to unlock Eden and revive humanity. And then you have Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. Journey to a galaxy far, far away and fight the Separatist army in Lego Star Wars 3. Based on the Clone Wars animated series, experience massive ground battles, boss fights, and multi-layered space combat in the uniquely humorous Lego style. Expanded abilities, weapons, and characters, and over 20 story-based missions make this the most action-packed Lego game to date. Jesus, I had a long day.
That's all.
And then the Sega Vintage Collection Monster World. Bring peace back to Monster World in 3 classic action RPG titles from the past in Sega Vintage Collection Monster World. Relive the fun of the Wonder Boy series, including the final chapter never released outside of Japan. It's retro adventure gaming at its finest. I do like myself twin stick shooters. Jeez, I can't speak. Oh my goodness. Woo.
It looks. The graphics look pretty good on LiveLock, the twin stick shooter. Watching it now. I don't know. Maybe interesting to check out.
We'll see. Will I do it?
Probably not.
I'm being honest. I won't play any of them. Played Lego Star Wars 3 back in the day, though. Fun game.
Yeah.
If you have kids, totally recommend it for them. Younger kids, like elementary age. So, moving on. Games Pass mobile app is coming. And the Master Chief Collection is coming to Games Pass as well. Spencer, I'll pass the Games Pass mobile app to you, considering I'm sure you've looked this up heavily.
I'm actually
Not?
in the beta.
Oh, you're in the beta. All right, so
Hold
I'm
on.
seeing screens of it. Tell me how you are enjoying it and what you can do in it. It's on iOS and Android.
So
by the way.
I downloaded it. Essentially what it is it's an app that will basically show all the Game Pass games and let you remotely download the games, which is kind of weird to me because you can already log on to the Xbox app and buy games and download it. I guess you can never download Game Pass games, so I'm assuming I don't know why it has to be a separate app and not just a feature added to the Xbox app, but I mean it's great.
Yeah. That should be a feature added on there.
I'll probably never use it unless something like insane drops and I haven't started downloading it yet. That's probably the only time I'll use it. Other than that, I was expecting something else because I knew an app was coming, but I didn't know exactly what it was, and I was really hoping it may have been that streaming app that Phil Spencer kind of mentioned at E3, how he's wanting streaming to be the next big thing. So we'll see.
Who knows?
It's nothing amazing, but I mean, for those
it looks like a clean interface.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
seeing like Sea of Thieves, and I'm seeing the list.
Yeah.
Like Gears 4, Mass Effect 1. It is. Games Pass is a great service. If you have an Xbox and you don't have it, or if you family share with someone, you guys should totally split it.
And it's
because, like, for instance, Forza Horizon 4 is coming out October 2nd. You can get it.
Yep.
You can play every Mega Man game. You can play Fallout 4 and Rocket League and State of Decay 2.
And you can remotely download it when it comes out because you probably won't be able to download it before you go to work. So when you're at work one day, just pop it open and download it. And for those that haven't bought the Master Chief Collection, it is coming to Game Pass September the 4th, I want to say.
With all those updated graphics, right?
4K updates. 4K updates actually live already for those that are that own.
Before the next Halo game comes out, I do want to play through do a legendary run of all the games.
Well, hit me up. We'll do a Let's Play and all.
Absolutely. Yep. So I mentioned Fallout 4 and talking about Fallout 76 and all that stuff. Are you going to play that with me, or should I buy it on PlayStation?
I will play that with you. When does it come? I can't remember exactly when it comes out because there will
November 14th.
Yeah, I'll play it with you, like that whole.
Okay, I do want to play by myself too.
Yeah, no, but the private server's coming.
I was trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I liked all the mechanics of that game. Like, I enjoyed the PvP stuff, as Todd Howard said.
Oh, yeah,
turn
the beta's coming in October, so we will play through that.
I don't want to touch the beta.
Really?
Spencer will let you know about it. I just want the finished product. I'm not huge into betas.
Because it ruins experience. We'll see what
for me, I play the Call of Duty betas every once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
When they're open, because, I mean, let's be honest, that's the game. But this, I don't want the glitches and stuff, and I just want the finished product, which
that's kind of like
we don't even get the finished product majority of the time when games come out.
I was going to say, whenever I played through the Division, I played through the alpha and the beta. By the time the main game came out, I bought it. I could not get through the first 2 hours again because I'd played through it so much. But what is great about Fallout 76 is all your progress does carry over from the beta to the main game. So there's
I think definitely one of the topics we'll talk about on the Gaming Treehouse Radio is the insane slate of games starting tomorrow for me, going up all the way into March. There's multiple games every month.
It's insane.
I gotta know, am I speaking really loud?
No, you're perfect.
Okay, because I hear an echo through my headphones from you.
No,
so I'm making sure. Hopefully my audio is better. I mentioned it in the Dead Cells review. I got a new microphone, so the audio will be better. Maybe I'll buy a lamp or something to get the lighting up. Who knows?
Just like there you go. Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see
Speaking,
it.
I can't see you. Yeah, I'll never see you again.
Yep.
Apparently, because that's what we can't do. So speaking of Call of Duty, figure may as well throw it in there. Apparently, people were asking for this. Modern Warfare 2 is backwards compatible now. So there you go. I guess if you were asking for Modern Warfare 2, you have it. Spencer said people were asking for it.
Yeah, every time Major Nelson put up a backwards compatible game and it wasn't in Call of Duty, they'd be like, "Where's Modern Warfare 2? Where's Modern Warfare 2?" So he was so happy that he finally got to announce that it was coming. And then a few hours after he posted it, he posted like another thing. Hey, guess what? It's out. You can stop asking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God.
It was amazing.
I know.
But
so
every Call of Duty game is now playable besides like the original
there you go.
one.
Big red one.
Yep.
Right, that's not on there. So that's pretty much all I have. We can talk about Red Dead if you want.
Yeah, we can touch on it. That you want me to pull up that gameplay reveal real quick?
Sure, if you have it, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can throw it up there. I really wish we did this podcast like a week or so ago, because I feel like the Cyberpunk
kind of overshadowed
demo kind of just
Red Dead
sucked all the hype I had out. But it looked amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Why didn't you like the first one that much?
I think I'm having a problem with like those Rockstar sandbox games right now.
All right. I mean, it wasn't the Western setting that turned you off, or?
That's part of it. I'm not a big Western guy. But, for instance, the last GTA game I really enjoyed was San Andreas.
Really?
On PS2.
You didn't like 5
really
that
get
much?
into 4.
4
I
is
bought 5
okay.
like everyone else on the planet who's still buying this game. I don't understand who doesn't
Top 10
own it.
NPD. Well,
I don't understand. Like, who doesn't own this game?
A month ago, my brother's like, I think I'll buy GTA 5 on PlayStation. I'm like, we got it on Xbox. He's like, oh, I want to play with this one friend on PlayStation on Grand Theft Auto Live.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
That's crazy.
I was like, you got to be kidding me.
It's great. And I'm not remotely, just like with my thing with The Witcher, some games aren't for everyone. I am not by any means saying those are bad games. Those games absolutely deserve all the 10s they've received.
Yeah.
Great games. Nothing but respect for Rockstar on that. And you know what? I hope the next GTA 6, I'm into it. I'm not really into those like GTA sandbox games right now for some reason. Don't know why. The Western setting did kind of teeter me off. I'm warming up to Western stuff. I think it started with like McCree.
Yeah.
From Overwatch.
See, I'm not a big Western fan either, but Red Dead Redemption 1, like, did you play through the whole game, or?
No, I played maybe like
I don't know what the
10 hours. I'm guessing. This was so long ago.
Yeah, I don't know what the spoiler territory is on this game. So
I would imagine that
the limits up.
Maybe it's heightened now, but I mean, if you didn't beat, I mean, no,
basically,
just not spoil it.
There's a
I know everything that happened.
Yeah, huge.
Like I know everything in the edit stuff. Yeah.
Whenever you didn't know it was coming, it was like one of those things where it's like, oh my god, it's like, wait, what? The game's not over? Yeah, it was.
I absolutely respect the Liar's Dice.
Yeah.
Mini game. That was clutch.
It was actually on screen when you said
the guy, you full of shit. I wonder. Really, it was on screen.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, timing. See, it's destiny right there. So, I don't know. I was very impressed with the game, and the demo turned me from I'll play it if Walt buys it to I'll probably pick it up.
Yeah. And
on launch.
What I'm more interested though is how like the single player. Yeah, it looks great, but what is the online going to be like? Because
is that even been confirmed?
Yes,
I don't think it has been. It has been.
I want to say it has been confirmed. I'll have to look it up.
I personally haven't heard them talk about it.
Yeah,
but
they haven't done a trailer on it or anything yet.
The camp building of it, the like morale of your team and your like family gang, I guess, and how you're on the run and stuff. That whole aspect of it, I'm really excited about, and like the hunting and this and that.
Yeah.
And that's another world where I said with Cyberpunk. When you're walking around the town, that feels alive. And the biggest thing that stuck out to me in the demo was, it was funny, me and my roommate were watching it and we were laughing about it. We said we always wanted to do this, where you're riding down the dirt road on your horse.
Yeah.
And this guy is robbing someone. And he like goes to initiate you. and you have the dialogue option. Your guy's like, dude, I don't care. Do you? And then you just go past him and you just allow him to keep robbing. I've always wanted to do that because like usually in games, if someone's doing something they're not supposed to do, and you go up on them, they attack you.
Exactly.
That's it. So I like the choices. I like the world. Again, the NPCs, sorry, feel like they're have a purpose and not just there. So big stuff.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure this game will get glowing reviews. I'm absolutely positive this game will, at the lowest, get a 9.5.
I cannot wait for this game. I'm not even gonna lie, I cannot wait at all. God, it looks so good.
So here's the question, because me and Matt, who's going to do the PlayStation podcast with me, by the way, we've been having this debate a little bit. At the beginning of the year, he said, "Shoe-in guarantee Red Dead 2 is GOATY." And all I said was, I don't think it's going to win. But with how amazing God of War was, I'm even even more certain. Where I'm like, man, do you think it's going to win Game of the Year?
The 3 games that is going to be very difficult conversation at the end of the year is going to be between God of War, Spider-Man, and Red Dead. That's what the 3 are going to come down to, where people are going to be picking. I have a feeling. I don't see it like a guaranteed GOATY. It's definitely a tough discussion. I will until I play it. I really can't determine, but
yeah, bold prediction. You mentioned that. I know it's on Xbox.
Yeah,
I think Spider-Man is going to get like 8.5s and a few 9s.
I don't know. People are raving about it.
I can't wait. I'm stupid excited about it. But that's all I have. I'm very impressed with the Red Dead 2. I wish we talked about it the week before because, like I said, the Cyberpunk demo just fucking blew me away. And that's the opposite, because that's it went from one of my least favorite things to my favorite setting. Yeah. So
Cyberpunk
amazing.
But
I'm sure that Red Dead, like I said, will get 10s and 9.5s.
Yeah.
Because Rockstar, besides I think they have maybe one fumble. LA Noire is not really a fumble.
Yeah, that's more like a tech demo. But
yeah, they just poop out amazing games.
Yeah.
That's what they do. So, respect to them. I can't wait to play it, because I know I will.
I'm stoked. And there's another gameplay video that is coming. They haven't announced when, so probably I would think here in a couple weeks we'll have another video to discuss.
Yeah. So, we don't have any questions because it's the first episode of Active Reload, an Xbox podcast.
I haven't even checked Twitch, so...
You can... Oh, is there anyone watching? Probably not.
Nope, 0 viewers.
That's fine. I don't want someone to watch me live. I'm good.
Come on, man.
I'm cool with that. I'm not a big streaming guy. I'm fine with YouTube. That's why someone's like, "Oh, do you want to stream this?" I'm good. Oh, forgot to mention on the what we're doing.
Yep.
We also, every once in a while, I don't know if it'll end up actually happening, we have a gauntlet thing.
Yeah.
A gamer gauntlet idea where
if Nick and Walt would buy a capture card, we could get going.
We do that, and the loser has to do something stupid, like eat this or jump in this cold water or something.
Basically,
stupid.
watch us be idiots. If you like the Nick,
I like being idiots.
Golf 2 Worlds video, you can expect some of that from that.
Can you believe they made DLC for that game?
Dude, that's insane. When I saw that pop up this past week, I was wait, what?
I respect it, but I hate it at the same time.
That's the worst game, and you're making DLC for it in 2018.
My God. I can't imagine 2 Worlds 2 being any worse than the first one. It can't be.
It must have
can only
some
be
cult
better.
following or something, because
I'm sure it does.
Unless you're making DLC for 2 people out there, but
I've said all I can say about that fucking game. But there's nothing left for me to say.
Yeah, no.
If that was the first game I played, I wouldn't like video games. No. I'd have it. I'd probably be way better at basketball than I am if I played that game first. Dude, but that's about it. You can leave questions in the comments below if you'd like, and we will attempt to answer them to the best of our ability. You can probably email us a question, right?
Email us at admin@gamingtreehouse.com or tweet us at GameTreehouse, because that one idiot still has Gaming Treehouse.
or me at Catostrophic and Spencer at Stormtrooper, or are you using something else now?
Yeah. So
I saw you tweeting.
Yeah, I have family that actually follows my Stormtrooper account, so I was like, I didn't want to just blow them up with gaming news.
Family.
So, because they all just got on Twitter for some weird reason. So now I have
family has Twitter.
Yeah, they just all of them. Even Faith has Twitter
boy.
now.
Oh boy.
So I created a separate gaming account. You follow me at Rough Raccoon.
There you go. That's RUFF.
Yep, RUFF Raccoon.
So send us your questions, concerns, if you'd like. I can take criticism now.
Suggestions for the podcast.
Yeah. We'll subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Check out our Dead Cells review discussion.
Yep.
Like I said, I can take the criticism after my Ratchet and Clank review. I'm like bulletproof.
Come on.
At least I think. Maybe I'm out of the game. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm not used to the criticism anymore. Don't be too hard.
Yeah, no, be as hard as you can. Let me text Walt and let him get on there and send you hell.
Yeah, so next week, again, we're still ironing out the exact dates we want to put the shows, but definitely expect the episode 2 of Active Reload next week. Sometime we'll get a date ironed out for sure to where, like, day it's coming out for sure.
Because honestly, with how I'm recording this, I can, as soon as we're done, I can have it on YouTube in 30 minutes.
So me and Spencer will figure out what day.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Wednesday. Who knows? Depending on when we can get free to do this. Yeah. But it's great to be back.
It really
good
is.
to talk
I've been
about
waiting
games
for
again.
this.
I feel good. Yeah, it went way better than I thought. I thought this is like riding. Maybe podcasting is like riding a bike.
Well, see,
because I saw some of the older videos I just watched. Oh my dear
Lord,
dude,
we've gotten better and better. I mean, like the layout, the look, everything, the sound. We sound 10 times better now that you got a mic.
Shout out to Spencer for the layouts because that's like,
it's amazing.
Honestly, I think Spencer does like 90%.
You see that logo above my head? That I'm so proud of this logo, and then the PlayStation logo. I can't wait for y'all to see. That is like. That's all me.
I thought of the name.
Yep.
I thought of the names of all the stuff.
Yep. So the names
I'm a great host, I guess.
Right.
But
yeah, no. Nick is more the talking person. I'm just like the hype man. I'm
he's the tech guy and all that stuff. So we won't keep boring you with this. Thank you all for listening to the first episode. Till next week. Keep gaming, guys.
See you later.